Right, hey everyone, so we're up on the top of the barn and it's time to start a new video, new phase. We're going to get all of the 4x2s on this roof. These are actually, basically all they are is just an insulation gap, because it's just a cavity to put insulation into, because the roof sheeting could actually go directly to these purlins, so but then we wouldn't have any insulation. So they're getting put up, and then some insulation board on top of them, and then some battens that sort of reinstate the purlins on top again, and then the roofing on top of that. So yeah, we've got to put up 600 centres the same way I have done over here, to get all those up there. I have just put 2 up and got a string line between the 2 ends just for something to work to, and let's just crack on and fill it all in. So yeah, I got those 2 in and a string going to the other end, and yeah, just got to do that like 60 times now. Well, it's like 26 times on each side, so yeah, get to work. So, because I don't really know how to do the geometry on this to make it all exactly the same, because the building's not necessarily all perfectly square, I'm going to put these up there, put them in place, and then mark where they need to go, because like these aren't necessarily straight, these aren't necessarily straight. I mean, they're straight as I can get them, but the timbers themselves aren't that straight, and so it all is going to sit in different places, and so I've got to just mark it where it wants to be basically. So we'll just get it there, get it clamped on. What's happened here? There we go. So clamp that on, and then I can mark these out here. Right, so now I'm going to get up there and mark a plumb line down from the string, and then we'll cut that and get them fitted in at the correct spacings, and then they should all line up nice along in the ridge. Even though that's all going to be covered up and that doesn't actually matter, they will still line up nice. Let's climb up here. This is very fun. So we're going to go from there, and then, oh, you can't see, I can't film this. All right, I'm going to have to get down. Right, hopefully these should fit. Right, got all them lined up nicely with that string, ready for the next side. Obviously we've got an odd space there because it's just it's 600 doesn't work out being perfectly even, but then so yeah, odd space and then 600 gap, 600 center rather, and that is because I'm going to be fitting on the underside of those is going to be a product called wood wall board, and it's wood fibers, wood like strands, like planing strands. That's mostly a natural product. I think there's a little bit of cement added to it, but it's you know, it's very low carbon input product, and so those wood wall boards are going to go on there, and then it's going to be plastered as well. And so the 600 centers are for the wood wall board, and then plastering. So from underneath, what you'll see is you'll see the purlins and the trusses, but you won't see these actual these rafter logs. They'll be buried with insulation in the middle of the in between the gaps. Hey everyone, so a few days later, well I think 2 days later, getting a few of these up. It's going okay. It's slow work because yeah, I'm doing it off a ladder and stuff. You know, if I had a proper scaffold or something, it would be quite a bit quicker. But yeah, you know, the woodwork's easy enough. It's just getting them up here, and you know, it just takes a bit of time. But yeah, they're looking good. Got them sort of sitting quite straight. They're sitting nice and flat this way, which means I must have got the purlins quite good. So I'm pleased with that. So yeah, I'm running low on timbers though. So I've got 3 more left, and I need another 5, I think. So yeah, we'll get them done today, and then it's back to milling. So yeah, I've got 3 pieces up there, 2 down there, but I need, well, we're only to there. Got another 2 sections to fill in. Get these 3 fitted that I just cut. So this is what takes all the time, trying to get everything to line up right. I'm working at height. Get that one there. That one goes in there. That. See where we're at. One's sitting a bit high. So that middle one's about right. The 2 outside ones need to come up a little bit. There's another 3 fitted, so I get the other 2 that I've got left fitted, and then it'll be up doing some milling. But it's coming together. I'm pleased with it. Just a lot of milling. Alright, hey everyone, just up at the mill. Just loaded up this monster of a log. It is an absolute beast. give you some perspective. Yeah, she's big. So we're going to try and turn that into a lot of 4x2s for the roof. I need 20. I can't see myself getting 20 out of that. Looks more like a between 15 and 17 to me, which is annoying. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Put you on time lapse and we'll mill that beast into loads of 4x2s. So unfortunately this has not been a good log at all. It's just full of sap, cracks, faults, tension, ring shake. You see, like this bit's just like split off. We got ring shake through this piece. I'll probably only get one piece out of this now. This piece might just about get two out of it. But yeah, it's just full of faults and ring shake. So I'll be lucky if I get 12 out of it, 12 good ones I think. Really annoying. It just takes a lot of time to just, it's, you know, a lot of time, a lot of effort, massive log, just a lot of waste and a lot of time wasted really. Very frustrating. So yeah, see the tension in them? They won't cut straight. As a result, they're bending up like that. It's pulling the blade up. Don't even know if that's the right size now. Just. And that one's massive, yeah. Ah dear, so frustrating. So I just thought, I'll just see what this is like. So I cut it, and yeah, look, it's just crap. This is the problem with the ring shakelet. So that, hey everyone, so we got those final few pieces in, and I've milled all my timbers for this other side that we're going to do now. The weather turned on me after I finished that last bit section left to do, so I just concentrated on milling and planing timbers down. Also built myself an access platform that sits between the purlins on here, so I can get out there safely, well, relatively safely. And yeah, I just started just getting set out with the first ones, and yeah, the plan is just to get this whole section filled in. Then I've got all the timbers milled, everything's ready. I just got to get them all fitted, so we get to work. About right there. Clamped on again. Take some measurements, get it fixed, and then it's just 600 centres for most of the way along. Okay. Good little platform, yeah. So gives me access, so I can. Key thing with this platform is that I can just butt them up there, get that all right, and then I can just leave these long and just string line them then from up here and just cut them all so it's all nice and straight. So yeah, that's the gives me good access. I mean, I could still fall down there technically, but I feel pretty safe. Yeah, I don't want to put handrails and stuff on this because it makes it too heavy to move about. Yeah, 600 centres and we'll just work our way along. Right, hey everyone. So, a bit tired today. Had to rush off to London the other day, 3 days ago. And a bit of a family emergency. A lot of being in hospital and staying up all night and all that kind of stuff. So a bit knackered. and I might have to shoot off again, but I'm back now. While I'm back, try and get some work done. Yeah, so up on the roof, try and get those joists finished, and then we'll be on to doing some stud walling. Right, got a few of these up, a few left to do. Get the drone up. It's a lovely day today, but yeah, just been a bit preoccupied in my own thoughts to do too much filming. They're going up. I'll show you from up there. So yeah, get in there. So obviously I've left them all long, and then I'll just put a string line down here and get them all cut straight, because this will be our fascia board goes on these, and then this be our gutter will be under here, do you know? Yeah, looking good. Just got about 10 more to do along there. Yeah, not too bad. I'll get there. This is my very advanced technique of getting the wood up there. So our roof pitch is 30 degrees. I'll try and make sure a lot of these are quite bent. So that's that way, which means that wants to be that way. It does make things a bit difficult, but when I'm working with milled wet wood, they do bend, especially in this heat. Just climb up onto my Fred Dibner style platform. Very safe. I haven't had a few pints though like he used to do. Right. One of these up. Ow. Splinter. Oh, it's got a big bend in it, this one. It's going to make it quite annoying. I've got, because it's lifted up at the end, I've got to try and space this one now so that when I screw it down and straighten it with the screw, it butts up against its join. But I've got to just sort of do a bit of trial and error because it's not sitting flat on the purlins because it's so bent. Just be a fiddly one. Probably not the best one to choose to start filming, but never mind. That one's a little bit better, still sitting up a little tiny bit. That one's not too bad there. Put that there. Oh, it's actually pretty perfect. I judged it literally perfectly. Just got to straighten it in the other direction now, so then the hammer. It's not holding it hard enough yet. Come on. Good. Right, that one's good. Right, so quite a funny thing just happened. I got Dot to go out on the Fred Dibner rig and she doesn't like it very much. All for the benefit of getting some video. If you look down that timber there, dear, does it look like it's got a big bend in it? Does it look like that needs to go that way?
No.
No? Sure? It looks completely straight, does it?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Okay. So you could measure that for me again, down there. Okay. Really doesn't help when they're bent. It's just a battle. So that is the process of getting 2 of these fitted. I think there's 28 on each side, so it takes a little while. And you might be thinking, why am I using screws, not nails? Well, these screws aren't your typical brittle screws. They are designed for construction. They don't just snap. They've got quite a lot of bend to them. We're getting about 50 mil down into the wood, which isn't quite as much as I'd like, but you can't get these nice ones like that I use any longer. And so we get that in there like that, and then I'm going to come around and do some bit of nailing, and also they're going to be strapped at the top, and so that at the ridge or the peak there'll be a metal strap over them, so that this one can't slide down. The other side is butted up against the other roof, so it can't slip down. So because at the moment, obviously, all this roof is just trying to pull these fixings downwards. Because they'll be fixed to the ridge as well, it won't be able to slide down. Yeah, and so really all these screws are doing is stopping it from lifting out, which, you know, 3 of these in each one times 28 down in 50 mil is loads of holding force. So I got these nice drone shots of just fitting the last rafters up off my Fred Dibner platform, but all you could hear was the drone in the background and wind noise, because it's quite a windy day, and so I thought I'd just do a bit of voiceover. So yeah, it's good to have that job done. It's actually not that hard to do, and it's quite a quick process. All in all, it's just the milling of the timber. It takes me probably at least as much time to mill the timber as it does to actually fit the pieces of timber. And so yeah, getting a bit tired of milling, but it's okay. It saves me so much money. I would have never been able to afford this building if I was to buy all the timber in, because there's about £30,000 worth of timber if I'd have gone to the mill to buy it. And it's been, you know, by the end of the building, after I finished it all, it would have cost less than half that. And so it's worth it, but it does take quite a bit of time. Yeah, got all those done, and little drone shot there of how it turned out. I got them all pretty well lined up. They're sitting all nice and flat and straight, and the ridge lines up quite well. So I just need to cut the ends to suit for the fascias and soffits, and then we're going to move on to doing some other jobs. So I've got Sam coming in a couple of days, so I'm going to get a bit more done on the barn, which is good. Today and just on the firewood. So we've got this pile it's all offcuts from milling, which, as you can see, is a monstrous heap. There's about 15 tonne there. But yeah, the stuff I've already split a while ago, just moving that today, getting ready for next winter. Has been sat there a while, so it's partly dry. But yeah, I thought we'd get that done, because I got more timber coming to finish the barn, and then I won't be able to get this out without chucking it over that fence. I don't really want to have to do that. So yeah, that's the job for today. Get this pile moved. We're just moving this firewood and found a bird's nest in it. Empty, fortunately, but they've been using the wool from the sheeplet. That's sheep's wool. Pretty cool. Hello, lammies. Looks like a bit of a beast from here. Where'd you find that? Around the pond?
No, on the way.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Yes, invasive stuff.
Yeah.
But geese love it anyway.
Yeah, the teeth.
Hello. Hello, pretty tat. Hello. You overseeing the firewood operation? Yeah, you're doing it right. So yeah, we've got one more trailer load that we're just unloading now. Try and fit most of that in here because it's surprising how much you fit in a stack. And then Thursday, working on the barn again with Sam. Right, that is definitely full. It's quite good. That's that whole thing there is all we burn for a whole winter. So there's about, I'd say it's probably like 5 cubic meters, something like that. Not too bad. It's not that much. Almost done. It's a stock trailer this, but it's quite good for firewood. Right, it is a new day and I've got the chop saw up here. Mountains of timber. That's about 3 or 4 days work with milling and planing and table sawing and everything. So that's all ready to go. And I'm waiting for Sam. He'll be here shortly and we're going to crack on with some stud walls. You might be thinking, why aren't I carrying on with the roof? It's because I need materials that I haven't got here, and Sam became free, so I thought let's crack out some stud walls. Started one yesterday in between there, so just got to move this contraption out of the way, get all this timber up, get the chop saw up, and then we'll smash out some stud walls. Should be able to do at least 1 or 2 a day, depending on how complicated and big they are. Yeah, that's the plan. Let's get to it. Got a bit carried away yesterday and got that done. I'll take you up. Sam's here, working away. Hi Sam. Hello. Let's take you up. So I did this one yesterday. Sam got on and did the mirrored one, other end. Brace walls. And now we got Sam working on one of these internal ones in here. He's made a good start this morning. So I made a bit of a design error here, and that is that I never really realised at the time when I was designing it that I was going to have these dividing walls in here, but then I decided to add them, and so the brackets are in the way, so we're having to do this little thing where we're cutting around them, and ultimately they're going to be covered up. It doesn't matter, they're structural, they weren't ever like to be decorative really. They look nice and everything, but they're mostly for structural reasons. So yeah, so for these ones we had to do the same thing. It's built on one side of it, so we had to cut out for the little bolts and things. We still get to see that side of that bracket in these ones because it'll be boarded up behind here. Yeah, really pleased. Add a lot of rigidity to the building. Right, just going to cut this slot in this one to accommodate for that bracket. Needs to go to there. Just double check everything I'm doing. That's right. out for the bolts. Left me mallet up on the barn. Oh, hang on. Why did I cut out for the bolt holes?
Why did you?
Yeah. What div?
Oh, again, you're not going to see it, are you?
No.
I know what you mean. It looks
Yeah.
like it's gonna clash.
Yeah, because we had it on there when we were lining
Yeah.
it up. Yeah, okay. Remember that for next time. You got a hammer there?
Yeah.
That'll go.
Did you carve out those backs as well?
Oh, I didn't carve out the worlds.
I've got a chisel here. If you want to use that.
I use a multi-tool.
Yeah.
So yeah, made a bit of a mistake there. But it doesn't matter because it all gets covered up. It's cut out for those bolts, but it sits between them. It's first thing in the morning, and that's our excuse. Right, hammer that in, that'll fit. Right, now it will fit. Even though it's got 2 notches out of it, it didn't need. Nice. Just got to carve a little area out of here so the welds, because the welds stick out a little bit, otherwise it sits out. Hold on, back. That's it. Right, so me and Sam got all these internals done. So they're done all the way along. Sam's going this afternoon, so we thought we'd just get this this one in here. So we just started it, and we're going to put a door in the middle, and yeah, stud it out. Looking good. Cool. Right, so we're just getting in the door frame. Right, over a bit, innit? Oh, falling over.
down the bottom as well.
Too close. Must be close now. Right, we are almost done. We just knocked out a side each, put the door in the middle. So I thought that gives nice corners then to put in benches or whatever. Yeah, pleased with that. Just gonna fill in above the door. Fill in above the door and then we're done. We're doing job and knock on this wall, I think. So we've used most of the timber I milled. Certainly haven't got enough to do another one. Sam's got to get home. I've got to get back off to London. Yeah, looking good. Yeah, almost forgot. I didn't film it, but I did get all of these end cuts done for the fascias and soffits. Streamlined down them, cut them all off my platform, and they all line up nice. So yeah, that did get done. Right, just put some noggins in. So yeah, we're all done. Good bit of progress in this video. Got the rafters up and a load of stud walls. I'll probably go down the bottom now, start doing some stud walls there, and then soon I'll pick up the rest of the stuff I need to finish the roof. Yeah, good progress. Thanks to Sam for his help. And yeah, so we'll carry on stud walling down the bottom until I get the roof in, then we get back up onto the roofing. But I've got to go off to London now, and yeah, so we'll get back to it when I'm back. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.